as they come up on 2nd and long.
Let's go now. Hawk 70. Let's go.
They'll look to throw. This one is caught by Hollywood Brown. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 8.
Okay, ready? Go! COVID-19!
Back to throw. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And he couldn't get that one to check up, and it'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll go play action with Milroe. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Ready, set! Ready!
Out of the gun, it's Milroe. Shaheed with the catch. It's a pickup of 13 yards. 1st down, Seattle.
That's good.
Okay, great.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
From the gun, it's Milroe. Complete to the forward Buckeye, Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
16 more yards.
That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here we go, set!
To throw again is Milroe. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 19 more on that one. And another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Ready!
The first carry for the Spartans, Kenneth Walker. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
10 more yards.
Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Ready!
Now Milroe. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10.
That's good.
That is a gain of 15, and now it's 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 7-yard
This opening
line.
drive going to form so far. Now they've got it 1st and goal.
60 Eagles! 60 Eagles!
From the shotgun, it's Milroe. Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Big Lion! Ready, ready! Ready, ready!
Here's a handoff to Walker. Hard running close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short.
Short of the goal line. A gain of 7 yards. It's now 3rd and goal.
Ready, ready!
Looking for that final yard. It's 3rd and goal.
Let's go now!
Walker will take this into the end zone for a Seahawk touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Mixon to kick off.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Man in motion here is Tucker. A run, and this is Ashton Jeanty. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup for follow. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 4. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. A big-time play for Vegas. 41 yards.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end, because I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Dante Thornton was the intended target, and that will lead to a 2nd down. Run right up the gut with Jeanty. And some good blocking, springing up. A gain of 9 as we get to 3rd down.
A gain of 10 brings up 3rd and inches.
The shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
And he's not going anywhere. Stuck behind the line. They have turned it over on down.
It's a turnover.
And a great job here by the defense, being strong up inside, forcing the ball carrier to have to bounce this out towards the sideline, and he can't get the corner, and they come up with a huge 4th down stop.
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Ready.
To the air, it's Milroe. That one swung out wide to Walker. And a big gain out of bounds as time runs down. An exclamation point to end this 1st quarter. Seahawks football beginning this 2nd quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Tight. Ready.
Throwing is Milroe. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seahawks. That is 2nd TD catch of the season.
So you look back a week ago, Mike, and that tough loss, and you can already see this is a much different group. There's a different focus, there's a different clarity, there's a different operation in and out of the huddle. They look sharp, motivated, and 2 drives later, they've got 2 touchdowns, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return is Dylan Laube. And this will work out quite well. They'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He's got the Golden Domer. That's Michael Mayer. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 39-yard line.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and a yard. Little quick pass to the receiver heading right. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
On gain of 6. That's good for a Las Vegas first down. It's a gain of 6. And the Raider first down.
Here we go. 72.
Now, faking the give. Short throw pulled in by Mayer. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
And in motion is Brown. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. As you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down. That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Tight end on the move left. They'll run with Genty. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 15. First down, Vegas.
Well, Mike, you know the old saying, the more tight ends on the field, the better. And in this case, it worked out perfectly. A lot of big bodies on the field, hat for a hat. Nice job there by the back, picking up a good gain.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They've got him. Derek Hall. He's able to get to the quarterback for the 2nd time here in this first half.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play. That's exactly what they did.
And he's out of bounds. Still short of the first down, but he got a good chunk of yardage back with that one.
It's a gain of 19.
So often sacks, especially on first down, can be drive killers. But their ability here to take this from 2nd and long to 3rd and short, they've got a really good opportunity here, Mike. If they don't get it on 3rd, I'd be surprised if they go for it on 4th. I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Oh, he tried to swing it outside, and it's intercepted. Picked off by they extend the lead. The defense joining the party. A pick six for a touchdown. Greg, they are extending this lead out.
Yeah, now you've just seen both sides just make their impact felt here in the first half. The offense has done their part, and now it's the defense that is able to capitalize on the turnover and take it all the way back for the pick six.
Laube now to return it. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Let's go now. 60 by 6. 60 by 5.
On the ground, it's Jeanty to start the drive. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
A loss of 2 brings up
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We're back to Seattle after this. Now they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the safety, Julian Love. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. And sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
Now it's Milroe. His pass taken in by Shaheed. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
brings up 3rd and 5.
Deputy Panther Street. Go.
Milroe gonna look to run it himself. And he will have the Seahawks first down. It was 3rd and 5, and they picked up 7.
7-yard gain.
So often, Mike, you can tell a team's decision on 4th down by what they call on 3rd down. So I think after that 3rd down run, it was pretty clear that, hey, even if we don't get it here, we're comfortable going for it.
That is caught. What a throw. Elijah Arroyo. Touchdown Seahawks. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. Myers now to add the PAT. The kick is good. And the Seahawks move out to a commanding 28-0 first half lead.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Laube now to return it. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Okay, ready? 19 tight. 19 tight. Here we go. Here we go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Rolling right. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm. So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy,
And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes. And now we'll get a late timeout coming in the waning moments of this second quarter.
This offense just continues to struggle to find any sort of rhythm. And now part of it is self-inflicted wounds. But the vast majority of their struggles has just been their inability to pass protect. You can't expect your quarterback to settle into the game and have any confidence operating out of the pocket when the second he hits his back foot, the play's over.
At their own 25-yard line.
Hold the ready.
From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Cowboy 80. Hook.
Here's Milroe to throw. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
Daniel Carlson to kick off for Las Vegas.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This fielded at about the 9. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Get it.
They go play action now with Milroe. He's going to look downfield once again. That is brought in. What a connection. He's down inside the 5-yard line. A big one there to start the second half. 68 yards.
4-yard line.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw.
To the pylon, he's in. Jalen Milroe. Touchdown, Seattle. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this third quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the third quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Ready. Cowboy 80.
Man in motion here is Tucker.
Go.
They'll start on the ground with Genty. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Derek Hall there to bring him down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
Set. Viking 18. Hook.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. That's going to be incomplete. Good work as the defender bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. The Raiders send their punt team out. And he steps into this one, gets up a big kick, angled for the sideline.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Hey, check that. Street.
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
Well, it's pretty clear this offensive coordinator feels the vulnerability of this run defense is on the edges. They continue to get the ball out wide. They do it here with a nice toss play, and he's able to pick up good yardage.
He lets one go. Looking for Shaheed. That's over the middle and intercepted. And a nice return here as well. He takes it up to the 45-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Out to his right. Now he'll run it. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That was good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
First down, Las Vegas.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll run it straight ahead now with Genty. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play.
Yeah, and this play, Mike, is really just the epitome of what we've seen this entire game. They have not been able to get anything going offensively. It almost seems like they've been operating going in reverse the entire day. In this case, another run, another loss.
And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. That's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Byron Murphy. He's in for the sack, and it will lead to fourth and very long. The Raiders have their punt team out there as he'll punt it away for the fourth time today. Gets this away, and it's a good one. Angling toward the sideline. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line.
Ready? Cowboy 80. Ready?
Throwing now, Milrow on first down. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Second and 6 at the 16-yard line.
Here's second and 6.
Come on, come on.
Out of the gun, it's Milrow. Dump this off to Charbonnet, complete, and that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
And it's been this elite pass defense that's made things very challenging for the offense so far, and that's only his first catch of the game. But, you know, sometimes, Mike, it's just that one play that gets you going, so we'll see if that's the case here.
And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down.
At the 43-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
From the gun, it's Milrow taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. Set up his guys with great field position, a huge chance to cut into the deficit.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky. This didn't go all the way back for a pick six.
Cougar 19. Panther 11. Panther 11. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
They'll look to throw. He's got his receiver, and that's Jack Pesh. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Here's a handoff to Genty. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. Third and inches. They'll try to sneak it here, and he is going to have the Raiders first down. At least at first glance, they'll spot the football just beyond the marker, and they convert on third and inches.
Here we go. Viking 18.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll find Genty out of the backfield. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be first and goal.
It's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive. I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up second and goal.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
19, Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready.
A run. Genty. And the defense stiffening here. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's all. Third and goal coming up.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
Oh, here's a hot pass on the end around. And they are into the end zone for the first time today. Trey Tucker. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Carlson's kick is good. And the Raiders cut into the lead a little bit.
Daniel Carlson, the kickoff for the Raiders.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Ready.
From the pistol, here's Walt. And this will gain a couple of yards up to the 22-yard line.
He was brought down by Drew Tranquill. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7 at the 22-yard line.
Second and 7. Milroe now off the bootleg. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. They'll pick up 23 on that one. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Big Lion, go!
They'll go play action with Milroe. He's able to keep his eyes downfield for the completion. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Nice play design here by the offensive coordinator. His ability to get the quarterback outside the pocket, take some stress off the protection. By the time he reaches the launch point, the receiver's running wide open.
That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Corey Horton. Touchdown, Seahawks. And this has to feel good for this team, Greg. After losing week 1, to continue to add to the lead here in the fourth quarter and get themselves likely back to 500.
Yeah, just a really nice bounce-back performance. After talking to them, they felt really disappointed in their week 1 performance. They felt like they got off to a slow start, Mike. So now here in week 2, bounce back, deal with a little adversity early in the season. I think this is going to bode well as the rest of this year plays on.
Seahawks 42, Raiders 7. Michael Dixon.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Genty. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Back to throw. Finding his tight end there. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. Look to throw. And that is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. They get 18 yards on fourth down and a fresh set of downs. From the 39, here's a first and 10.
First down, Raiders.
Here we go, set. Liking, 18.
They'll look to throw again. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Back to the air again on second and 10. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Derek Hall. He gets in yet again. That's now 3 sacks for him in this one. So backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long.
19, driver, now take up.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. And this ball incomplete on third down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback. And I'm out to the 20-yard line. On play action, Milroe. Smith-Njigba left side, he's got it. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33.
Let's go. 60 Maverick. 60, 19, start.
Play action, it's Milroe. Pushed out to his left. Looking back to the middle of the field, it is caught. And he will have the first down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down.
At the 49-yard line.
On first down, it's Milroe. Taking the deep shot for Smith-Njigba. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
To the left side, and is caught by Horton. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down. Off the play fake, here's Milroe. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
Second and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
Milroe going to throw it again. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Torrey Horton. Touchdown, Seattle. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Now the point after try for Myers. He's got it. And the Seahawks add on to their already sizable lead.
49, Raiders 7. Michael Dixon, the kickoff.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Off-balance throw. It's complete. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot.
44-yard line.
65. Ready. Hep. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Now he'll air one out, and the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
Let's give credit to the defense. I mean, those throws, they have not been there this entire game, and they have tried time and time again to test this defense downfield, and you can see a little frustration mounting from some of these receivers. They cannot connect downfield.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. They stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game.
41-yard line.
Back to the air one more time. Throw here down the field. It will fall. Incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. And it'll be second down.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution. And
this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Timeout Seahawks. That is their second as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Now they'll set up to throw. Drop this one down to Genty. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And no turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession.
so even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey, guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting the ball at all costs. You find yourself down big, fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Here we go. One final play. Outright, Smith and Jigba has it. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.